Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, so you won't miss any of our content. Hello, good to have you here. The love of an owner for their pet can undoubtedly be infinite, so much so that many adopt their dogs as if they were their children, and it is that, on an emotional level, our four-legged friends are nothing more than that, part of our family. And this was known to Panchita very well, an older woman who lived in a precarious situation, but still never stopped to see her puppy Achilles happy, who without thinking would become the best life partner she could have asked for. But something very serious was happening to it. Something that even Panchita for a moment thought could not help it. Do you want to know what happened? So stay with us until the end and don't miss a single detail of this wonderful story. Panchita was an old orchard merchant, who one day without even looking for it found a stray dog that she named Achilles. She carried it up and down, as if it were a baby. The name of Achilles had its history, and that is that puppy could not walk well because his heel was split due to a crash that a car gave him when it wandered alone through the streets. That is why she not only baptized him with a name that defined him perfectly, if not that she also adopted him despite his difficulties in walking. So she carried it with a cloth rag on her shoulders, while she raised money by selling her orchard so that she could pay for the medical expenses so she could see it walk again. She went to the vet, and although when they learned her story they were moved and did not charge her for the medical consultation, they did ask her to buy the nails and other materials for the surgical operation of little Achilles. But unfortunately, Panchita did not have enough money to buy these materials, as they were very expensive, so she continued working, hoping perhaps a miracle would give her companion a better quality of life. Panchita began to win the hearts of those who saw her with her puppy carried on her back with her old blanket. They saw her giving it food, taking care of it and healing it as if it were a baby. Nobody understood why Panchita was so attached to that puppy, and the reason was that one day she had children who made their lives at some point and did not include her in their plans. In addition to this, Panchita never had monetary help from her family, so she decided to go to a town alone, and to earn money she began to harvest and sell orchards, and although the money she earned was little enough to survive. But now, with Achilles on her shoulders, needing a surgical intervention, Panchita needed to earn a little more money, since she did not want to stop fighting for Achilles or abandon it as they had done with her. Her sales were not going as well as they should, so in a moment of crisis she began to beg, asking all passers-by for help by telling the story of Achilles so that people with good hearts could help them. Until she made it. Her story went viral and she got the necessary help to pay for Achilles' medical expenses, who thanks to Panchita's love after the surgery managed to recover and run on his four firm legs again. Without a doubt, Panchita shows us that loyalty, love and faith are fundamental pillars in our lives, and that if we hold on to it the universe will conspire in our favor to fulfill all our wishes. Now tell me, what did you think of this moving story?